Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den Ha1 Ben Joshua Water in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'll take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archeons, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Roka Kodash Mahamav. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutation to the archons who are on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, this is part 2. The title of this lesson is called Black Gods NASA Admits. I did a part 1 where I show YouTube. Shock you. Where a guy's talking, and then he shows an old man that used to work at NASA, and I will have to say allegedly, but it's an old, like a 1960, or maybe further than that. He's being interviewed by a journalist. These are Edomites, right? And you can see that the old man is real scared in what he saw, okay? And the guy that did the YouTube, when he said, the old man is saying that he saw these UFO aliens coming out, and they were, black, dark-skinned people, and he said they're 7 feet tall. He goes, those are midgets, They got aliens, dark-skinned, taller than that, 9, 10 feet or more, right? So looking it up, and lo and behold, I found this hawk. He must be around 9, 10 or more feet, tall. And I said, well, let me do a lesson with this, right? I'm going to play here so you can see his whole structure. He looks like Hawk. There you go. Okay. And it's interesting because we have a young Akim in our camp. He looks already like Hawk, and he's young. He's like in the early or mid-20s, okay? So I'm going to go into the lesson. I want to go to Proverbs chapter 8 and 36 because, when Yahweh Shai comes back in those so-called UFOs, the really chariots that the Bible talks about, or clouds, with a host of angels, 2/3 of our people are going to freak out, and the heathens, the Edomites around the world, are going to pee and poop, right? And they're going to be dropping dead on the spot, okay? Already, YouTube's like are popping out where Edomites around the world, are committing suicide, They can't handle the issue of what's going on in the world. World War III, no job, rent is expensive, food's expensive, right? Things are going to get worse. So anyway, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sins against me wrong his own soul. All they that hate me loves death. So that the Edomites, the ones who like to call themselves Caucasian, or like to call themselves white, right? So if you Google Caucasian, it'll tell you where they're from, Cave dwellers, right? From what they call that, cave dwellers from Petra, okay? So they've been going around the world raping, robbing, and murdering and plundering, and taking people's land and turning people into slavery, right? Now the whole world's fed up with the Edomites. Their own kind is fed up with their own kind. See how beautiful Yahweh Shai has turned the tables around. So the last chess move in the board of Yahweh Shai that the Edomites have is to shut down everything worldwide and, bring in their reset, right? Digital system, fake money, invisible money, and then implement the charagma, right? The mark of the beast That is the bank system, and also the potato chip they want to put inside people. I want to go to Proverbs chapter 20. Give me a minute. It'll be a short lesson. Chapter 20, verse 2. Man, this guy's humongous, man. Look at that. Can you name the angels that come with Yahweh Shai? The host of angels, the armies. Look at that. That's a real hawk right there, man. The fear of a king is as a roaring of a lion. Whoso provokes him to anger, sin against his own soul. Woo! And boy, did they provoke Yahweh Shai. Not only Yahweh Shai, but they touched the apple of God's eyes, the so-called Negros Latinos, Negros and speckled birds, right? Especially those that are doing the work in the name of Yahweh Shai, right? Going to highways and byways as a living sacrifice. I want to go to Psalm 118. Give me a minute. Verse 6. And you can tell it's real because he moved his head and you see people around him. Okay? Verse 6. Yahweh is on my side, and I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Verse 7. Yahweh takes my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Yeah, I can see why. Because, man, the angels like this, imagine Yahweh Shai. 10 feet tall. Piss. Meaner than that movie on Predator. Right? Look at the size of that arm on that guy. It's going to be very interesting. Right? Second shutdown is around the corner. It says here in verse 8, it is better to trust in Yahweh than to put confidence in man. Right? I change the word man to put trust in Egypt. Right? Because no matter what you do for them or with them, they still steal from you, they still screw you, and they still murder you. Right? Let's go to Song 54. Give me a minute, I got to turn that on. Song 54. Chapter 54, verse 4. Here we go. Behold, Yahweh is my helper. Yahweh is with them that uphold my soul. Woo! You know, 2/3 of our people still have a hard time, the so-called Negros Latinos, Native American speckled birds, that Yahweh Bashin Yahushua controls everything, always happened, always will, from the beginning of time. You see? They cannot comprehend that because it's not given to them to understand that. I said verse 5. He shall reward evil unto my enemies. Cut them off in thy truth. That's right. We speak the truth in the name of Yahweh and Yahushua. And this is going worldwide. We have, camps is all over the world. Okay? Day and night. Right? We're judging the Edomites, and we're telling our people 2/3 to snap out of it, or we read them the judgment as well. Verse 6. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Yahweh, for it is good. That's right. We know that some of us are going to be taken out, going to be beheaded, thrown into FEMA camp, beaten, and whatever else. Okay? But we're going to keep on as long as Yahweh tell us to keep doing it until the famine comes. Once the famine comes and they shut down the internet, that's it. Bye-bye, so-called America. We know it, and the Edomites know it. Verse 7. For he has delivered me out of all trouble. My eyes have seen his desire upon my enemies. That's right, we see it. And we see it's getting closer every day. Closer and closer. I'm going to leave it with Revelation chapter 1. I'm going to start with verse 7. Look at that size, man. Who wants to mess with a giant, a hawk like that? Huh? Verse 7. Behold, he comes with clouds. That means chariots. And every eye shall see him. Yes, sirree. And they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth wail because of him. Yeah, of course they're going to wail. They're going to freak out. The whole world of all tribes. Okay? I'll leave it with verse 8. I am Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, said Yahweh Shai, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. Woo! Yep, it's getting exciting. And look what popped on in the internet. The true kings of the earth. The true giants, the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negros, Latinos, Negroes, and speckled birds. I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I say, Shalom.